Okay, so we're gonna show you how tough this thing is. I'm gonna beat the hell out of this table with it, and then we're gonna run a course of fire. I'm gonna hit 5 rounds 40 yards away at those targets down there. The silhouette size ones, those are the width of a human silhouette. I'm probably a little wider. I need to tone down on the little Debbies, but this is going to show how strong it is. You don't want to do any of this at home with a red dot. You will kill it. So, all right, here we go. Put that there. All right, let's find a nice black spot so you can see what this is gonna do to the table. Ready?
Ready. Time.
Okay. Well, front sight post took a beating. Zip up 40 yards. Well, I missed the first one, but I've done this twice already. Phone died on the second attempt, so yeah, I'm a little shaky, I'm a little tired, but hey, works just fine.
All right, Chris, round 4.
Well, we're also testing out this Glock DLC coating.
We'll see if it holds up in DLC. Yeah, chip it away.
All right, give me a mag.
This is a really good stress shoot.
Oh, hey, look, we lost our screws. Wow.
MOS plate, 5 rounds.
I'll have to find those screws later. Actually, that last one was me. I got a little ambitious. It worked. All right, Mr. Tryon's gonna go ahead and do this too. We're gonna All right, 5 rounds, 40 yards. I've got a full mag, 17 rounds. I'm gonna go from the 3 targets, left to right. Then I'm gonna go from right to left, the back 2, and I'm just gonna continue going in this circle until I run out. This thing's accurate. Shooter ready?
Ready.
Let's see it. Good work.
Rolling. Shooter, are you ready?
Yes.
Two, 3, 148 on the first shot, 0.16 split. Shooter, are you ready?
Ready.
Two, 145. Bill drill. Perfect.
Shooting compressed. What do we got? Wow.
Shooter ready?
Yes, sir. Ready. What do we got? Ooh. Wow. Okay, not bad.
All right, we have Chris Schrader. 10-round course of fire at 20 yards on a 8-inch steel disc. Shooter, are you ready?
Ready.
On you.
That was me. Yeah, I pulled low left on those two.
8 out of 10 hits.
Whoops, my bad. Only one miss.
All right, I'm gonna go compressed.
Wow.
That'll
Not
do.
bad.
They're so useful. Good?
Yep.
It was a little low on one.
What we got? Okay. Yeah, not bad.
It was a my thing, bill drill. 6 rounds, fast as I can go, I'm compressed. Good?
Good to go.
.99 first shot time.
Not bad. So I just hit go one more time? And
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, an extra round in there.
Was it?
Yep, 7 shots, 228.
Whoops. Ready.
All right, we got Chris Schrader, owner and co-founder of SOF Industries, doing a 10-round course of fire at 20 yards. Chris, it's on you. Pretty effective. They get out here and they do this every day
Right.
for months.
Yeah. And it's true, there's no shortcuts to greatness.
No, there is not. Not even the aim.
Nope.
Even though I'd like to think that it's made me a better shooter already.
So would you guys say that you're like average shooters, maybe a little above average, or
Oh, average
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
average?
Yeah.
Yeah,
average
I mean,
shooters.
well, so it depends on what group you're talking to, right? I would say within the tactical community at large, like people that shoot a lot, I would say we're average shooters. If you want to take into account everybody that owns firearms and, you know, people that are carrying for self-defense purposes and are carrying for EDC purposes, then I would say that we're above average shooters. I still, even in that community, I wouldn't say that we're great shooters. I would say that we're above average shooters. But there are certainly people out there that exist within the competition realm and exist within the tactical community at large that are significantly better shooters than we are. But what we're highlighting is just how practical this product is, even for people who are average to above average shooters. Close your eyes and then immediately try to find center on the circle. Time yourself, do whatever you need to do, right? And then measure how far away from true center you actually are. Do that for all the circles and get like an average of the time and get like an average of how far away from center you are. And then go to the triangles and do the exact same thing. What you'll find is that you're much more adept at finding the center point of the triangle. There's a reason for that. You're using the vertices, the intersection points of the triangle to triangulate you into the center. The same thing applies here with the geometry that we've leveraged in this reticle. This V-notch profile down at the bottom of the sight aligns you with your windage adjustment. And then your elevation adjustment uses these three reference lines to get that front sight post to appear every single time. And so this concept of triangulation is what sets the aim apart from other sights. I don't want to say in its class because there's quite frankly nothing in its class in terms of iron sights. And it's also what allows it to have red dot-like speed and accuracy in an iron sight form. And then the last concept that I want to talk to is, again, you know, we've talked about it in terms of being like a brain hack, but I want to flesh that out a little bit because when we say brain hack, that sounds a little bit, you know, magical, too good to be true. Let me explain it a little bit better. The reason why you can pick up on this faster than you can a red dot in most instances is when you're drawing, right, you have peripheral vision. If you're using a red dot optic, you cannot see where that dot is going to arrive in space until you've fully punched out. Because the dot is not going to fall into the glass until you've punched out, and so your brain is unable to predict where that dot is going to fall in space. That's why we train thousands of rounds and hundreds of hours with red dot optics to have the same punch out every time so that our brain doesn't have to predict. It just falls into the sight window exactly the way that it needs to be every single time. But with an iron sight, and specifically since we're talking about the aim, what you're able to do is during the process of the draw, your eyes and your brain are processing your peripheral vision. And what your brain is doing is while the sight is still moving and you have not terminated your drawdown procedure, it is predicting where this point, your front sight post within the rear diamond aperture, where it's going to be. So your brain already has a preconceived notion of where that's going to be before you ever get to full presentation. And that is massively advantageous to sight picture acquirement in a very high duress, high speed environment where milliseconds matter. And so again, these three concepts really flesh out why this just works and is as fast and as accurate as a red dot optic while removing all the failure points that red dot optics present.
A full mag of, well, it was 21 rounds. It's 21 because there's one in the pipe. I'm gonna go in a circle. Misses. target focused. I could do the same with a red dot. This is as fast, as accurate as a red dot, and we just beat the hell out of it. This is after all the freaking beatings we put this thing through. It holds 0. Once we get this thing glowing, I don't see what a red dot can do that this won't be able to do. And you're talking night vision compatibility, well, we got something for you too.
All right, we've been shooting all day, so we're running a little low on ammo, but we're gonna go ahead and do a 40-yard parlor trick here. We got Chris Schrader. He's got 6 rounds loaded up, and we're gonna be engaging these 12-inch dinner plates at 40 yards. So up in the ante on the difficulty level here, but Chris, go ahead and take it away for us.
Okay.